Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched a Movie. I am Mike, and finally, it's been like 10 years, finally, we have a Final Destination Bloodlines trailer. There's been so many fake trailers, like, you know, those 4K trailers where they just make up some crap. So much fake stuff going around this movie. After all this time, we're finally getting another Final Destination. It's real. It's actually been filmed and it's happening. So we saw the teaser trailer today and like, it's genius. So the movie's going to be directed by Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein. It's written by Guy Busick, who did Ready or Not, who did Scream 6 and the upcoming Scream 7, Laurie Evans-Taylor, and John Watts, the director of Spider-Man No Way Home, who has a horror background as well. He also directed Clown, that was produced by Eli Roth back in the day. Pretty good little horror movie. It's going to have Tony Todd back in it, although he's not in this trailer. And one of the main stars listed here is Richard Harmon, who happens to be the person we're about to watch die in this trailer, which is just hilarious, by the way, because it's almost genius how they cut up this trailer. Like with Final Destination, right, we're there for the kills. Big opening kill sequence, and then the kills sparse throughout. And if you can add entertaining characters and good stuff on top of that, even better. That's how you make a great Final Destination movie, as long as they know the formula for a Final Destination. It's a very simple formula. So, and by this trailer, you can tell that they do. I'm actually surprised at some of the like mid 2000s kind of graphics and like vibe that they're throwing back here with the lettering and other things like that. You kind of figure with a movie, it's been this long in the franchise, they would try to skew away for that, maybe ground it or do something really different with it. But I mean, from what we see here, and it's just a little touch, it's just a little touch. It's Crush. So they give us an entire death scene in here, but I'm just impressed with the way they did this trailer because it doesn't give away any of the story beats in the movie. Allegedly, this one's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do things story-wise. We're going to expand things in a couple weird ways. And it's called Bloodlines, which is obviously a bad thing. There's never been a good movie with the word Bloodlines in it so far as horror sequels go, but hey, it's always a new day. And by the end tagline on this, when it says death is in the family, which is a cool slogan, by the way, it kind of gives you an idea of exactly where they're going for that. So we see this Richard Harmon dude. He's in a tattoo shop. His dad's died. And what I mean when I say that you can tell that these people know what they're doing as far as formula to making a Final Destination movie are several things. Number one, the very early shot of him piercing the tongue of this girl. What the fuck is wrong with me? When he's piercing the tongue of this girl and they do these up close, super uncomfortable shots just to be like, haha, take this, audience. I know you like that shit, you perverts. And then again later when he's tattooing himself, man, the way the camera zooms up in there. Look, I watched Final Destination 3 last night. I might end up making a video about it at some point. I don't know. But like, even in that movie, there's so much bad in that movie, so much bad acting and corny stuff and whatever, but there's certain little moments that they managed to get right. And it's all of a sudden this inept director or whatever is able to come up with just these insanely genius, cool moments that are pulled off to perfection. It's weird how this franchise works. Anyways, they zoom up into the way the tattoo gun is pushing against his skin. And it just, I may never get a tattoo again. Like, that's so gross. The way it looks like it's just fucking a waterbed with a knife. I hate it. But that's exactly what, queasy, uncomfortable, up close, in your face, suck a dick, and let's go to Chi-Chi's to have a chicken Mexican pizza together. I don't know where I'm going with that. I've had a lot of coffee today. It's nice outside. I'm feeling good. And there's a Final Destination trailer out. What more can you want? So, they do it all correctly. Like one little thing tips over, one little thing gets caught over here, the wind blows this certain way. It's all a perfect thing. That chain starts swinging around and it just beautifully catches up into his nose ring and gets closer and closer and closer while he's standing trying. And you're thinking, like, what would you, it's almost like the fun parts of some of the Saw movies, only less torture porny. And it's like, you get to think, what would I do in this situation? How do you get out of this? And then you're sitting here watching this trailer, like yelling at it. We're going to cover this tomorrow, by the way, in the live stream. Couldn't do a trailer reaction for it. If we could have, I would have just waited and done that. But Warner Brothers sucks about that. They don't like their movies being promoted. So that's what that is. But we're still going to talk about this, as well as the Megan trailer tomorrow, as well as the Monkey and all sorts of cool stuff. So noon tomorrow. But yeah, you're watching it and you're like yelling at it. You're like, dude, do this. Oh shit. Are they actually going to fucking, they are. They're going to rip that guy's nose hole off. And then they subvert and go a different direction. So here's one thing about this. I love the fact that this is not giving story beats away of the movie. It's still a complete mystery, the plot, although we have a generalized idea, but the story beats and things like that, so far that's all going to be fresh and new to us. On the other hand, they did just show us one of the kills from the movie, which is like, what we're there for. So that's a double-edged sword. However, I think when you see him go up here and the thing's pulling his nose and Jesus Christ, when it's pulling his nose, they don't actually, it doesn't rip. Instead, he the whole time I'm yelling, grab it and pull it the fuck down. That's what I would try to do. It's just a ceiling fan. Come on, man. What are you, Robert Pattinson in the Batman? Get in the fucking weight room. Pull that son of a bitch down. He kind of looks like that, by the way. But it doesn't rip his nose out. I think he grabs it just in time and starts flying. But what I was getting at was, I think that there's a lot of nasty shit. This scene particularly, that's not shown in the trailer, that they're just saving for the movie. So we're going to see this scene, we're going to see how it plays out, but also I think it's going to get further, it's going to get nastier, naughtier, and it's get real freaking naughty, and we're going to see that nose ring come out. I bet you $100 we see that fucking nose ring come out. So he flips, and then he lands in the fire, and it's just mean as hell, and then again, you have that mid-2000s graphic of the Final Destination coming out. I love it. Excellent job. Wonderful. Wonderful work. I see what you've done here, and I like it. I'm very excited about this. And again, apologies for the hyperness. A lot of coffee. And yeah, so I mean, I think that we just about, I love the talent that's involved with this, man. I really do. I love the story of how the directors got the job. We talked about that in our 15 franchise coming in 2025 video. I'll put that at the end of this if you want to see about that. But yeah, it doesn't seem like they're taking themselves too seriously, but it does seem like they know what we're fucking there for. And I don't know, man. I'm just excited. I'm real excited for Final Destination Bloodlines. I don't have high hopes that it's going to like change the genre or anything like that, as far as the subgenre of these movies go. To me, this just looks like, hey, here's another Final Destination, bitches. And I'm okay with that. I'm all right. We don't always have to reinvent the fucking wheel. Or maybe they'll try to. What I love is that we still don't know what the big fucking opening kill is. That could be anything. There's rumors of a fire and all sorts of crazy stuff, but they didn't show it in the trailer. I hope they keep it this way. I really do. I hope that they keep it this way, find another way, another clever way to do a second trailer without giving away anything else. And I think we're fucking cooking with gasoline. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, again, tomorrow we're going to talk about Megan, which does not hold up to this. The monkey reactions are in for the movie reviews for the monkey, and all sorts of cool shit to talk about. It's going to be a fun live stream tomorrow at noon. And I just posted my companion spoiler review. I'll put that at the end of this as well. I love your fucking faces. What'd you think about the trailer? And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.